Sir, we have provided you the information that we have at hand.
Calm down.
That is what we have.
How did you come to the conclusion, though, that this meets the requirements?
Sir, I've already answered.
Okay, I'm done talking with you. You can't read 6 sentences?
I can, sir. Sir, that is what we have.
Calm down. Just relax, man. This is totally illegal. I mean, couldn't get any more illegal if you sprinkled cocaine on it. So...
And what do you want me to do?
I would like you to find the procedures manual for me.
I have no idea.
Hey everyone, I am free. It is June 15th, 2026, and I'm in the city of Deer Park here in Spokane County in the Communist Empire of Washington State. I'm going on over to the city of Deer Park City Hall to look into allegations of violations of the Washington State Public Records Act by not having a public records index, a published procedures manual for public records, and no stated public records officer. Public employees allegedly become belligerent when confronted about the public records process, as seemingly people have attempted to navigate it and have had mixed results.
That he couldn't come because I was so far away, and him doing one.
Well, I'm going to see if I can inspect your procedures manual.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Procedures on
For the city's records.
public records?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Debbie is our clerk treasurer and she's off today. It would be best if you probably come back tomorrow.
That's pretty inconvenient for me.
Okay.
So I just prefer
do
to...
you do email?
Well, I'm here. I'd just rather inspect it. It's supposed to be readily available for inspection.
Okay. I can probably get that for you, but at this very moment, until I can get a hold of her, I don't have that for you.
Yeah, I'm happy to wait.
Okay. No problem.
You know, while you're reaching out to her, too, if you could ask her where it's prominently displayed, because the statute says that the procedures manual has to be prominently displayed.
Okay.
So generally, I mean, most places will keep it out like on the countertop or something like that. I just don't see it. And then I'd also like to inspect the records index.
In the meantime, I printed off the public records request form if you want that.
I appreciate it.
And I did find in our municipal code that we have, or that the city has opted, what does it say? For the index, is that was one of the things you
One of the two things, yeah.
What's that?
One of the two things, yeah.
Okay. So that I can print this off for you too, but
The resolution.
yeah, the public records index, that it would be burdensome for the following reasons to maintain that, so I can print that for you.
My favorite.
Did you want me to print that for you?
Yes, please. That'd be great. Thank you. Is that ordinance from a while ago?
2019? Is that a while?
You guys have a city attorney?
What do you?
You do? Mm-hmm. Like contract or actually full-time city attorney?
Well, it would be a contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
We use Ogden Murphy Wallace. They're out of Wenatchee.
So what we're seeing here is something that was printable but did not exist on the City of Deer Park's website prior to my visit on 15 June 26, is seen here by my exploration of the Wayback Machine. One might think that the page was just never saved on the Internet Archive, right? Well, that might seem plausible until you consider that the City of Deer Park had its website saved more than 3,885 times, most of which occurred since 2022. Yeah, they never had that public records page is really what I'm trying to get to here. Yikes, that is awkward. Additionally, though the records index exemption is identified within city ordinance, there was no issued and published order anywhere on the city website until after my visit. This verifies that the City of Deer Park was wildly out of compliance with state public records law. Furthermore, you can see by the most recent update that they now have a published procedures manual as well. The public records officer was identified only by title before an ordinance is seen here, but the city added much more detailed information after our visit there on June 15th. The prior listing in ordinance did not comply with state laws. Agencies must identify the pro by name and include contact information. While helpful that the city corrected itself, the tips and leads are confirmed that the city was out of compliance after the old 2019 ordinance fell off of the website at some point, thus rendering it not issued and published. That there was never any published procedures manual, as is their duty to have, and the pro information was non-compliant. Thank you to the locals who reached out asking for me to look into these Records Act violations in your city.
Hello. Are you going to be able to come back to the office shortly? There's a gentleman, Steve, here that would like to ask you about the public records procedure documentation that we're supposed to have readily available to public. I'm not able to find it at this very moment. I've reached out to Debbie, and I'm sure once she gets it, she'll get right back to me, but he'd like to ask you the same question, so. I'm sorry, say that again? Your phones. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, he said it would be about an hour before he can make it back in, so. But you're welcome to hang out if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll come back in an hour.
Okay.
He said he is going to come back though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello.
You're back.
I am.
So I was able to get the information you asked
Oh, the
for.
procedures manual. Thank you.
So that's from the municipal code, and the second one is the ordinance. So I think that was everything you needed.
Is this the one for the index?
This is the ordinance for the index that says we don't maintain the.
But oh, this is the actual. Oh, 981, got it. It just says 2019 and it's 2018, so you guys put the ordinance into effect then.
Right, the last signature was at the end of the year, so the last
And
signature.
then where's the?
I believe it went into effect February of 19.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You guys did it here, and then that makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking to see where the rest of the stuff from Section 40 of the Records Act is. Like a description of the central and field organizations, general rules of applicability.
So those are what I was able to get access to without Debbie being here on her day off.
Is it
so-
fair to say then, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, is it fair to say then that the published procedures manual that's supposed to exist in accordance with Section 40 of the Records Act that's supposed to be prominently displayed is not prominently displayed?
No, I believe that is the procedures.
Right.
This isn't. This is an ordinance that the city took action on that preceded the implementation of it into the Codex of Ordinances.
As you can see here in RCW 425640 subsection 1, where it is their duty to publish a procedures manual for public records, that manual must include the following so that all public records requests can be processed fairly among all citizens' requests. Looking at chapter 2.05 of the City of Deer Park's ordinances, there is no breakdown of the requirements found in section 40 in a meaningful and helpful way. There is no description of the city's central and field organizations at all. The demand that citizens shall direct requests only to the Pro is not a lawful imposition, and there is no explanation as to other methods. RCW 425640 contemplates far more than a procedures manual that simply tells citizens how to submit a public records request. It requires agencies to make available the substantive rules of general applicability they have adopted, their statements of general policy, and their interpretations of general applicability so the public can understand the rules, policies, and legal interpretations governing agency conduct. Deer Park's public records ordinance functions as the city's procedures manual, as you just heard from the guy right there, yet it is devoted almost entirely to request processing while omitting any meaningful identification or availability of those substantive rules, policies, and interpretations that the Public Records Act contemplates should be readily accessible to the public.
This is just the Chapter 2 section, or Title 2, Chapter 5 for public records, but this is just ordinances. So the procedures manual is supposed to have items, subsection items A through E that are found in Section 40, and none of that is this. This is totally illegal. I mean, couldn't get any more illegal if you sprinkled cocaine on it. So the thing about it is it says the initial construction and subsequent maintenance of such an index would be a financial burden. What was the financial burden?
I guess it depends on what a request is at the time.
No. This is saying you're not going to create a public records index because it would be financially burdensome. So what was the financial burden back in 2018?
City of Deer Park, this Brandon.
Administrative time and materials to put them together. And
Do you know what that cost would have been?
maintain them.
Like for example, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Like, was it $14,312? Was it $8.9 million?
We don't have a specific number at this time.
Gotcha. So you guys, and again, I'm just asking, did you guys do the calculus and analysis to determine what the financial burdens would be?
I don't have an answer for that.
Would
I
you?
think Debbie does.
Oh, okay. That's great. Can I take a look at that?
I
We-
don't know that.
We don't have that information for you at this time. You know, like I said, if something of that nature, I don't think we could gather that information for you in that quick of a time as what you're requesting, like immediately.
Gotcha.
That would,
Given it's her day off, so.
Yeah.
as I personally have not had a moment to read through that entire thing.
Happy to give you a moment.
So I don't.
Yeah, sure. Go take a look.
I don't have time to read through that entirety right now.
You can't read 6 sentences?
I can, sir.
Hey, Mayor. I need to seek an appeal with you in accordance with Administrative Code 4414.
Hang on a second. What do you need?
I'd like to submit an appeal request for you to review something since the public records officer is not here. And since you're the boss of the public records officer, you're the person I'd seek an appeal with.
What type of what are you seeking from him?
Sir, politely, you've already tried to answer my questions and you can't, so the only person I can go to is the actual boss of the records officer, which is the mayor. So
I've given you responses. You just haven't liked the responses. You are welcome to submit a public records request.
well,
Those are
like
the
I said, I don't want to be
procedures that we have at
sarcastic, but I
hand.
mean, this is like literally just simple, basic reading skills here.
Okay.
When you read this and you read what's required in section 40, it's not present. I mean, it would be like, it's just not
saying that
there.
we don't have it. It's the public records officer is not in the office today. Is her day off.
Sure, but it says it has to be prominently displayed.
Right, and we have given you the documentation that we have readily available.
Okay, so the documentation you have readily available isn't the procedures manual, though. So
Okay, so for that
This states-
further,
is the procedures manual available to me to inspect now as required by state law or not?
Right there.
That's not the
That is
procedures,
the
man.
document that you-
It'd be like giving me somebody's
you don't-
application
you
for
don't like
employment.
that's not it, but that is what it states on that document.
But you just said a moment ago you weren't sure if what was in here included the things that I just read. But now you're confident that everything is in there. But then when I asked you for clarification,
Sir.
you said, I don't know if that's the case.
Sir, you're welcome to take the documents that we have shared with you. If you would like additional, please submit a public records request.
Okay, so you're telling me I need to submit a public records request for the public records procedures manual that's meant to be published and prominently displayed to the public. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I get this.
If you are unaccepting that that is sufficient information, then yes, you are welcome to do so.
How did you come to the conclusion, though, that this meets the requirements?
Sir, I've already answered.
Okay, I'm done talking with you, Mayor. I'd like to submit that request for an appeal to you.
I can't help you on that. That's Debbie's job.
But what I'm saying is Debbie has made an error. She has not done what she's supposed to do lawfully. And since she's not doing it correctly, lawfully, the only person I can go to in accordance with the Washington State Administrative Codes, Title 44, Chapter 14, is you because you're her boss.
And what do you want me to do?
I would like you to find the procedures manual for me.
I have no idea.
You're welcome to file the paperwork and we
I
can.
have no idea.
Are you going to accept that appeal?
I don't follow you.
I mean, I'm happy to give you a minute if you want to look up WAC 4414 and look for the appeal process. It's right there.
Do you have it? Do you have it?
And there it is in Section 8. It says review of denials of public records.
We've given you the information that we have at hand.
No, I'm submitting an appeal. Look, I understand you want to be involved. Unless you are the manager, the supervisor, the pro, I can't do any business with you because you don't have authority over that person. Now, if you are the supervisor or the manager, then you do. I just don't know if the mayor has appointed you that. If you're the manager or supervisor, then
can we schedule a time tomorrow for you to come back when the pro is here?
well, no, because I'm doing the appeal right now. So I've been denied something that's supposed to be prominently displayed. This isn't it. What I'm trying to argue, because you're saying you disagree with me on this, fair enough. What I'm saying is I'm going to try to prove to you right now, Mayor, on the spot as the supervisor for the public records officer, that the city of Deer Park is out of compliance. And since you're her boss, you're the person I submit the appeal to in accordance with WAC 4414080.
We do not believe that we are out of compliance.
I understand that. What I'm saying is I'm trying to submit evidence before a lawsuit's filed, because that's my only other possibility after this. I'm trying to go through the process to say, okay, look, let's try to do all the right stuff first. Because Mayor, if you come up with it and I submit my evidence to you right now and you go, oh gosh, you're right. We don't have that. I'll handle that. You're correct. The city's out of compliance. Then what I could do is, for example, come back tomorrow and then I could take it up with the pro, and I would expect at that point that you as the mayor would have said, hey, look, I talked to him. I looked at the evidence he submitted. True. We don't have a prominently displayed procedures manual with all the things that are requested. We need to get this squared away. I get it. You don't want to admit fault because the concern here is legal liability. I'm not looking to do that. What I'm looking to do is just see, as a journalist who is reporting on whether the city of Deer Park is out of compliance with the Public Records Act is true, and it is true. I'm just telling you, this is what I specialize in: Open Meetings Act, Public Meetings Act, or Public Records Act, and administrative law issues in the state of Washington. This is what I do full time as a job. So I guarantee you 100% this does not suffice Section 40. So what I'd like to do is just appeal, Mayor, and show you my evidence. And if you accept that and you say, yeah, I do understand where you're coming from, you're correct, then I could come back tomorrow, for example, and talk to the pro and see what we can do to get that procedures manual squared away. Would you be willing to accept my appeal in accordance with the administrative codes of Washington State?
Making an appointment. Don't you have to get an appointment right now? We don't have the time to do an appeal, but we can make a time tomorrow. So tomorrow we can make a time for both of them, the Debbie, the pro, and the mayor, to be here to get you exactly what you need.
No, I get that, but wouldn't it be helpful if I just submitted my evidence to you now, so that, like, perhaps in between? So you don't want to accept my appeal right now?
What information would you like to give us?
I'd like to show you that your own ordinance, when juxtaposed against literally what the words say in the Washington state statutes, is not there. I mean, literally, it's like, it's when people say, look at it with your own lying eyes. It's like, there it is. It's right there. I can literally show you that the words are not there.
Well, but you also agreed that since Debbie is not here to provide this to you, we can't tell you, no, yes, we have it, we don't have it. She is not here.
Sure you can, because it's supposed to be prominently displayed.
Okay, and I understand that, and that's what I have given you there. But beyond that, we need to schedule a time for the mayor and Debbie to meet with you to make sure that she agrees that she's not in compliance with what you're accusing her of.
No. I definitely don't need to do that. The Washington State Administrative Codes and state law protects me as a citizen in this state from this kind of abuse. I'm not saying you personally. I'm not taking it on you personally. Yeah. What I'm saying is the city is abusing my rights as a Washington State resident right now, because what I'm focusing on is I can submit an appeal. I don't have to schedule it. The mayor's here. He's a strong mayor. He's the most in charge of everything. And I'm requesting the mayor, who is the direct supervisor, unless somebody's telling me it's different, of the public records officer. I'm trying to submit my evidence to you right now to show that the city's out of compliance. And then, you could call her up, go have some lunch with her, hang out tonight, over some casino fun time, whatever it is that you guys want to do to figure this out. And then when I come back tomorrow, we can figure it out. But I need to, or I'd like to, submit my evidence.
I will not be here tomorrow.
Would you like to? I mean, you can do this as the mayor right now. You could just designate him or her or anyone else as the supervisor of the public records officer as your designee for now. I mean, you're in charge.
I want to leave Debbie on that. That's unknown to me. Debbie handles all that stuff, and these guys handle that.
Sure. But if
I'm not aware of the procedures.
Sure, okay.
So
let's say, I know you're not going to be here tomorrow, Mayor. Let's say I meet with Debbie hypothetically tomorrow, and she says, I still don't think we're out of compliance, just hypothetically here. Who would I appeal it to then? Because if you're going to be out of the office and you're her boss, and the administrative code say I go to her boss.
Go to Debbie.
We have a mayor pro-tem in the event of his absence.
Okay, all right. Who's the mayor pro-tem?
Billy Costello.
Billy Costello. Is he available?
Right now? No, I don't think so.
Not right now.
He owns a State Farm agency.
Oh, okay. I can head on over there and talk to him.
You can submit that public records request. You can schedule a meeting for tomorrow with our city clerk, or you can...
So this is like meeting with the person that committed the crime. You don't meet the person who committed the crime and then say, can you give me the evidence? Because generally speaking, They don't do that. Now, there are some...
You're welcome to contact our city attorney as well. That's an option as well.
Is that person in the... Well, hold on. It's a contract attorney in Wenatchee. They're not going to talk about that because they're going to say it's attorney-client privilege or attorney-work product.
Sir, you've got options.
I'm going to the elected officials and the bureaucrats of the city to try to get an understanding of what's going on. I'm no longer trying to submit a public records request at this point. I'm trying to appeal a denial of an available record.
We did not deny you.
You absolutely have, because you haven't provided
the
it to me.
documents.
That's my point, is that you're not providing me with the records, and I'm trying to appeal your
the
error.
document that we have at hand right now. You're not accepting that. That is the document we have. That is the document you're welcome to take.
Sir, I don't accept false records. You're providing me with a fake record.
It's not fake.
You're concealing a record. RCW 401610 says it's a Class C felony if you knowingly conceal a record.
Sir, take your option. Take your pick out of those options. Would you like to would you like a meeting with our city clerk tomorrow?
Well, no, I need to appeal it with her boss. Why would I appeal something to someone who did the bad thing, who's going to cover it up and has a motivation to cover it up?
Okay.
Why would I do that?
We've given you the options.
So you're going to refuse the appeal. And why are you, by the way, why are you still involved in the process? The mayor said it's either him or Costello. Can you get Costello over here?
Not this time.
Why? I mean, I'm here during business hours. I'm here in compliance with state statute. I'm here in compliance with state administrative codes. You're providing me with a fake record. This is fake.
Would you like to leave your contact information?
No, what I'd like to get is the real record, or just have you tell me you don't have it. This is a false record, so you're literally providing me with something fake, knowing that it's
Sir, I did not state that. You did.
I've told you that it doesn't have the things in
document that we
here, and
have.
now that I'm trying to
That
submit
is
an
the
appeal,
document that
you're
you're-
refusing the appeal.
Sir, if you would like additional information, you've got options. You can submit the request, you can make an appointment, you can contact our city attorney.
I need to appeal. Look, I understand the reading thing is a problem at this point. If you read Section 80 of the administrative codes, it talks about the appeal process. In no universe does it say anywhere in that section that I have to make a public records request to appeal a denial of records. I mean, what's next? Are you going to say I have to go out and mow the lawn in order to make an appeal?
You have your options.
I think that's
I'm not going to accept options that are unlawful from a bureaucrat that is knowingly, at this point, in my opinion, committing crimes. You're committing a felony and you're committing a gross misdemeanor.
We are not denying you.
You are.
We
Because
have,
by
we
hook or
have
crook,
provided you the
by
information
hook or
that we
crook, by
have.
one method or another, you are refusing to comply with state law.
Sir, we have
When you're mandated
provided
to do
you
it.
the information that we have at hand.
You could provide me one of the manuals off the mayor's bookshelf in there and say this is what we have on hand.
Sir,
It doesn't
we
mean
have
it's right.
provided you the information that we have at hand.
Calm down.
That is what we have.
De-escalate, okay? I'm just having a conversation with you. Just de-escalate, okay?
We have provided you the information the city has at hand.
You provided me with
Anyone
incorrect stuff.
that, you are welcome to submit that request in writing. You're welcome to contact.
It's not a
our city
request.
attorney.
I'm looking to inspect something that has to be prominently displayed. And then when it says,
Sir, that is,
Hey,
that is
hey,
what we have.
calm down, okay? Just relax, man. You're like getting all amped up, man. It's
Sir.
not like an MMA fight here.
That
Just
is the
talking.
information we have at hand.
Now, I'd like to talk to Costello then.
He is not here.
So I gotta go over to State Farm.
That's up to you, I guess.
Disappointing, man. Disappointing. I'll be back in a few. Okay, so we're gonna go over to State Farm. And we're gonna find the Mayor Pro-Tem.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, looking to speak with Mayor Pro-Tem Costello.
He is not in today.
He's not. Is there any way to get a hold of him? There's kind of a...
Can you leave me a card and I can have him follow up with you?
Well, I normally would.
Come on, gotta get this dog inside.
But in this case, it's a situation where I was sent down here from the mayor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So-
I can't give out his information unless you just want to call the office number.
Gotcha. So you're not willing to get a hold of him to help a city issue.
I mean, I absolutely could get a hold of him and get your contact information for him to get a hold of you, but unfortunately, he's not available for you to speak with here in the office right now. I gotta get, if this is not my dog, it's our office dog, so I'm gonna get him inside.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll just wait for him. Thanks.
He's not coming
Well, I gotta double check, so I'll wait.
What's that?
I gotta double check, so I'll wait.
Oh, gotta double check whether or not he's coming back.
Yeah.
You're gonna stand out here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I got off the phone with Billy. He said that his contact information is available through the city council. This is his personal business, private business, and he doesn't run any city council stuff out of here. But he will not be back today. So if you want to contact him, he invited you to go to the city council or to the.
Yeah. No, I gotta make sure that I can prove. Because I'm working on a story about the city abusing the Public Records Act, violating the law, and unfortunately, Mr. Costello is now embroiled in it by way of the mayor.
By illness, right? Yeah.
By what?
Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you will not be seeing him today, and the best way to get a hold of him would be either by leaving a message or
Well,
leaving
when the
a card.
mayor ends up leaving office, because of his, admittedly, he just told me about what it was a little while ago. When Mr. Costello does become mayor, I just want this documented that by 5 o'clock p.m. today, he didn't do anything about it, even though I was told that this is where the mayor Pro-Tem works, Pro-Tem.
I mean, he works, his day job is here. Yes,
Yeah.
this is his business.
So I'm going to
Absolutely.
wait and see if he's going to actually comply with state law or if he's going to continue to violate it, and it looks like he's going to violate it.
Okay. I mean, not by not showing up to his personal business. I don't think that has anything to do with the.
Oh, I think it does. I think it's going to show to the people that reached out to me with their tips and leads about the city government of Deer Park violating things,
Do you know
that
how
he's unwilling to go the extra step to resolve the problem. I'm trying to inform him right now that there's serious Records Act violations in the city, and it seems like he's having other people do his dirty business for him.
Because he's not here, we're trying to enjoy our lunch, and you're standing out here making our dog.
Because I'm
bark.
waiting for him.
Okay. Well, he will not be back today, so it's just unfortunate for you to be standing out here.
It's unfortunate that I don't believe you.
Okay. That's.
I think you guys
Can I
are.
show you the
I
message?
think you guys are doing dirty business here. Not this, but government business. By the way, of the Pro-Tem.
I mean,
I think the mayor. I think the mayor Pro-Tem is having you do his dirty business for him by having him say, "I'm not coming in today."
Well, we know he's not going to be in today because
He just drove by, ma'am. I just saw. So we'll wait and see, if the mayor Pro-Tem is going to come back. We're going to run back to City Hall, check that out real quick.
Hi, Steve.
Hey,
So you want to do the 189.17?
hey, is the mayor still here? Did he leave?
No, he's gone.
What was the urban planning guy's name earlier?
Dan,
Dan, is he available?
let me check.
Thanks.
This is your
Oh,
paperwork.
thank you. Appreciate it. Dan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Wanted to give you a little time there. Looking to see about submitting the records request.
Okay. Early?
Verbally.
Verbally. Okay. Yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Let me track down. We got from earlier.
Sure.
And like we said earlier, typically it's the city clerk that would do this when, but she's unavailable today, so we will do it.
Okay, so I would like to please, first of all, get all calculus associated with determining the two undue burdens from Ordinance 2.05.030. I'd like to ensure that includes all texts, emails, and app-based messages.
All texts,
Emails and app-based messages.
app.
And to clarify for the pro, I mean, it could be like Microsoft Teams, but any and all. So I mean, I don't know why someone would use Snapchat for this, but hey, if they did, I'd like to get those.
Any type of digital communications.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And then I'd like to include in that also personal cell phones and email addresses.
Include all personal cell phones
And email addresses. And I'll cite the case law from Washington State, which is Nissen versus Pierce County, Nissen
NISSEN
versus Pierce County
versus
Sorry.
Pierce County.
from 2015. It's always Pierce County, a bunch of criminals.
Yeah.
And then I would like to get all categorical records
Okay. Okay.
referenced in RCW
Okay.
42.56.070 parenthesis C3 parentheses A through F, and RCW 42.56.040
.040.
Yep, parentheses 1, parentheses A through E. And I believe that is all that I need now. I do want to keep it on the record, which I have recorded, but from earlier, that I did request an appeal based on the city being out of compliance, and the city rejected the appeal. So just want to throw that out there. That's my point on this. I wanted to give any opportunity to you, Dan. Do you guys want to redress my grievance as it relates to that, or are you guys sticking to your guns on that?
I guess I still I requested specific information of what you're requesting at that time.
The procedures manual.
I'd say this helps.
Well,
and I would need contact information from you, which
yeah, I provided.
which
But I
you
want to
didn't
be. I want to
provide
be
at that
clear.
time, but you are
I'm
now.
still submitting an appeal for the denial of inspection that I attempted to undergo earlier. Does the city want to address that grievance that I'm redressing with the city now, or is the appeal effectively rejected?
I guess I'm not rejecting to not give you any information.
I wanted to inspect the prominently displayed procedures manual, and you guys said it was something that it wasn't. And then when I attempted to seek redress of grievances by appealing to the mayor, who is the supervisor of the public records officer, the mayor looked to you. So there seems to be some sort of a tacit kind of a...
That document that we gave you is the city's procedures manual. That is the document that the city has adopted as the procedures manual.
I just want to make sure right now you are an employee of the city, right?
Yes, sir. I'm an employee of the city.
All right. Well, there you
So,
have it.
if you
Did
would...
you keep this?
Let me see. Yeah, you're welcome to keep
That's
that.
the procedures manual, right?
That is a copy of it, correct?
Of the procedures manual.
Correct.
This is a copy of the procedures manual.
Can you confirm, so I've got with your email address here, so I've got this.
It's anonymous, ANONYMOUS.
There's no dot between that and citizen, just
Correct. And then
okay.
just citizen, CITIZEN, WA, at protonmail, PROTONMAIL.com.
little cleaned up.
All right, I'm good to go. You got a card over here, by the way?
Yeah, I do have a card up there.
Thank you very much. You guys have a good day.
Okay.
Take care. Okay, so the entire city is out of compliance here in Deer Park. Wow.